Wheels on the bus going round and round. Yeah, wheels going round and round. Yeah, and we rolling through your town. Yeah, hey, round and round and round and round and round. Yeah, round and round and round and round.
What's good, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by Premier Properties of Dublin. We are your first and your only source for mediocre, below average sports coverage. Man, I'm so fired up this morning. For the first time in bus history, we've got the whole gang here this morning. Every mic accounted for, everybody here early on time. It's time to rock and roll. So let's see who's all here with us. Oh yeah, that's that new music for you, boy. Cheer. He is a UGA graduate and a diehard dog. He can make a bottle of mouthwash stink. His bottom road looks like he bit a brick. Loves to call people idiot. He is the pride of Buddy Johnson Road, Adam Hightower.
Hey, I like the new tunes. That's good.
It's royalty free, man. You know, we just working to get through.
Yeah,
a lot of energy.
Got a lot of hype with it. Yeah.
Just come right in with it too.
And there's your brother. Bring him in. You got a visual of him playing this right now on that guitar?
He used to have an electric guitar.
I've owned 3 guitars in my life.
With a little mini amp.
Zero.
He looks like chewed up bubblegum with his shirt off. Nobody dries out a brisket like him. Best known for bragging about his humility. He's red-headed and his eyes barely open. I'm talking about Matt Opie Hightower.
Why is red-headed an insult?
I can see him walking into Stubbs Park with a singlet on, coming in to wrestle somebody with that song right there.
What do you remember most about that singlet?
It's not fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, he had a cup of coffee in the Marines. They called him short story long.
Why I get the Oompa song?
It's to
Play that flute, son.
salute.
That's the Marines.
Is it?
Sound like Teletubbies.
It's the national anthem.
Oh.
He survives daily on 5-hour energy shots
Sound like Oompa
and long darts. I'm talking about the War Eagle for life. The Bear, Mitch Lawhorn.
Oh, long dart.
Morning, fellas. Oompa Loompa.
And then intros for days, boys. Intros for days.
Everybody got hot music except me. Mine was horrible.
Ladies and gentlemen, his dad gave him everything he has. He wears tighty whities under his boxer briefs. He's shaped like an upside down Liberty Bell. Will one day run Bridges Electric straight into the dirt. I'm talking about Jay Breezy Bridges.
Good to see y'all boys.
You could argue he's running it into the dirt right now.
Currently.
But y'all enjoying it with me, so
Love it.
Absolutely.
y'all helping.
Man, how good does it feel? Everybody here, I mean, nice and warm. Jay turned the heater on.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Everybody's here.
So we got Breezy finally here. This is the guy you've heard a lot about over the last year since he's been supposed to come on the show, but he is here this morning and turned the heat on for us last night. So, but to immediately address this situation that arose once Hype breathed heavy into the mic this morning to start, he informed us, rough start to the morning, no toothbrush going on in that mouth. Just kind of.
You gotta drink mouthwash to make the bottle stink, right? You gotta actually address your breath in any way. Why are you looking at me like
I'm just waiting.
You better hope you don't yawn looking at you. You're going to be in trouble.
We got idiot sitting on the tip of his tongue.
Listen, I'm always have to take that one. It's all accurate. It's all very accurate. I fell asleep accidentally last night. Woke up at 12:30. I mean, contacts in.
This dude will fall asleep accidentally more than anybody I've ever seen.
every single night of his life.
And it happens quite often. And then phone dead. Charger was in the kitchen. I mean, I'm just
Dude stays on 20% low.
And then I was like, you know what? I need to brush my teeth. So I brushed them. It was today when I brushed them since it was 12:30.
Well, that count.
It does not.
Is it the taste okay?
No.
Oh, it's bad.
I found a old Great Powerade Zero I had in the kitchen from Zaxby's last night, and I was like, you know what? This will kind of clean it up a little bit.
It blows my mind we were raised by the same people. I don't understand.
Well,
it's like all the parenting came to me, and they were like, yeah, it'll be
is that right?
Oh,
is that right?
But hey, listen,
up,
I'm
buddy?
glad you're here.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Toothbrushing, if you need to come with stank breath and that's what gets you here,
It doesn't take long. Like,
it's bothering you.
I just don't know.
Listen, for a guy looking like he looks, I'm not.
Oh man, I made Shelby listen on the way home from our Hill Christmas, which I got something to bring up about that. But we listened to the last 2 episodes. I made her listen to it, and she loves the banner between y'all two when y'all cut each other down. When you call him round, and then when he just takes shots at you.
I do love that.
You mainly love it from here to here.
Yes, that direction.
So make sure wherever you're listening, whatever podcast platform you're using, make sure you subscribe. If you're on YouTube, give us a subscribe. Picked up one subscriber over the week, so hey,
Progress.
still moving in the right direction. Almost at 250. Got a lot to do today. Got some giveaways going on later. Real quick update on the Bus Bowl Mania. Whoever's name is Pick 6. Beck for Heisman, and if you understood, that'd be Jay. You'd understand. They're at 6-2 and tied for first place. So the rest of us, long way to go. Opie and his coworker are both tied for dead last currently. So, but a long way to go there. So you never know. But we do need your help as you're listening. If you got into the bracket, we need you to Venmo Big Ugly Sports and go ahead and send that 10 that way so we can have the prize pool ready. Be first place $170 if we can get everybody to pay. However, on the ESPN platform, I'm yet to figure out a way to tell whose bracket is whose. So a lot of honor system going here.
When you Venmo,
I'm up at the top.
list the name of your entry.
Yeah, but I just need everybody to Venmo first, and then we can determine if they win. They're gonna let us know. But that's a quick update there. But real quick shout out to Cam Bigelow, state champs, Coffee County. I saw him on TV, 2 tight pants. He's notorious for the tight cacks. And he had them in the dome, and they got that win.
Well, that's comes from his bodybuilding days. That's what that is.
He is a grinder in there now.
Yeah.
Loves it. So I got a story to share with if y'all want me to go ahead and dive into it from we had our Hill Christmas.
Didn't wait for confirmation. Said, y'all want me to dive in? And just dove
Rhetorical.
in.
He
Yeah.
leads the show.
Nobody said anything.
You got
About
anything you need to say?
diving in.
You need to say anything?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
forgot,
Sweating
Jay,
over
I
everybody?
forgot Jay was over there.
Left side of the face is really hot right
So talk me, before I even dive into that, I'm glad you said that. What was
Why don't you dive into something, Jay?
dive.
now. What you want me to dive in?
I want you to dive into what was different this week than the last 2 that you were able to make it.
I missed 120 in a row. I didn't want to make it.
So is this,
It's because it's Christmas break. He ain't got to go to work.
I got to go to work.
They grilling and cornhole boarding today. Playing cornhole and grilling.
I guarantee they cooking this week.
Daddy said, we're going to keep on sponsoring. You got to be on there. So,
Is that what he said?
no chance.
I was about to say, Benny ain't got
Kenny
no
ain't
clue.
listened to the show.
But had our Hill family Christmas this weekend at my at the Black Shear Beverage owners' houses. My aunt and uncle and just spectacular lake house, by the way. And so we get there. It's around like 11 o'clock, and we're going to eat like 11:30, 12. Well, I had eaten a pretty big dinner the night before at Little Tokyo, so my tum-tum was hurting a little bit. So as I'm heading to the restroom, I get a text from my wife that says, "You got something, Mike?"
I mean, this is a long one.
Hey, we're going to cut
Tell
this
us
short.
where you parked.
We're gonna
Tell
go
us
to-
where
Thank
you
you.
parked.
I mean, way shorter than the story
Real
about
quick,
that.
we're going to go to
And-
commercial break in between cut this story.
Anyhow,
now.
well, I need to lay it out before I get it. Anyhow, my wife starts.
They call him short and story long.
My wife texts me and says, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "I'm headed to the bathroom." Well, she finds me and begins to basically throw threats my way about she has clogged the toilet upstairs up. Okay. See, can I tell the story now? Where it's going?
Yeah.
I knew you'd
Oh,
like
man.
it.
You saying
So-
your wife clogged the toilet up?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
So she tells me now. This
She's
is
going to really
This is
appreciate
the last
this story.
episode we'll ever do with Jill.
listen.
Golly.
You are diving in, buddy.
I'd love to get through the story if I could.
Oh, man.
Okay, so she comes to me because this is my side of the family. So ultimately embarrassed. So she's like, "I need you to go and find a plunger." And I'm like, "Listen, I got to use the bathroom now. Like I don't have time right now." And she starts like threatening me with especially if I tell my cousin Wade, because she knows if I tell Wade, he's gonna make a big deal about it and embarrass her. I mean,
In front
she's
of
like,
everybody.
she's mortified while she's whispering this to me in the house, and I'm like, "Listen, I've got to
She's
use the bathroom."
whispering with her teeth clenched.
Yes.
I bet she's cussing you.
So
too.
I finally
She's going to be cussing you.
I finally get to the bathroom. By the way, wow, what a bathroom! Wow, what a nice bathroom.
They got a bidet?
Just a big bathroom overlooking the lake. I mean, just really everything you can want. Shout out to Uncle Clay.
So your pants down, sitting on the toilet, looking at the water out there.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
So then she's fired while I'm sitting there firing texts at me too about, just reiterate. I've said I'm not going to tell anybody, but she's just hitting it home. So then I come out, she meets me. and then tells me to blame it on Anna Charles. Come to find out, Anna Charles knew about it, and she had also threatened Anna Charles not to tell anybody. So I finally I have to go to my Aunt Marcy secretly and ask for a plunger, find it, problem solved. But what I figured from that is when my wife's back in the corner, similar to how Jay was in that group text yesterday, when my wife's back in the corner, I mean, anything goes at that point.
Goes.
So shout out to Shelby for.
Well, we learned that from Pat, and we get back in the corner, they'll throw them blows.
You'll go below the belt quick.
I mean, quick, cutthroat.
So those of y'all that are listening, if you see my wife, be sure to let her know you heard that on this show.
That's tough.
She'll get over it. Hey, anything for the fans.
Here's my thing though. Why did she not just not say anything to anybody?
I'm battling it.
You
There ain't
leaving
no
it?
closet
You leaving
in
it?
there.
No, there was. Yes, she looked. There was the plunger was down.
I'm grabbing a clothes hanger,
There's 4 bathrooms in the house.
digging that thing out.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah. I've done it.
Clothes hanger?
I did it at Reed's Mama Days.
It's a
First time I ever went over there, stopped and pulled it up.
Wire hanger.
I come in. She comes in there. I got a wire clothes hanger. Just jab it down the toilet. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Couldn't find a plunger."
Where's your hanger? Just in the bathroom?
It was in the bathroom. It was at their bathroom. Her mom and daddy's bathroom.
Did you hang it back up?
Put it in the toilet. Just left it in the toilet. Hey, y'all need a plunger in here.
So, Height, you leaving it? You leaving it?
If I was real worried, but I wouldn't be worried.
There was not to get graphic, but there was nothing in the toilet except clean looking toilet paper. And I'm like, when I stop a toilet, this is not what it looks like. Like, it looks like a disaster zone there. I don't really understand what she did, but so it wasn't real messy when I got in there with that
She
plunger.
went around that hand one too many times. Is what she did. She used that good thick.
I'm about to say
toilet
y'all
paper.
probably got cheap toilet paper at the house, and then
Not on Clan at Marcy.
Yeah,
yeah,
they got that 2-ply.
Yeah, we definitely got a cheap guy. So,
that a girl Chevy.
yep. Any eventful things happen with y'all before we dive? So before we dive into something else,
I'll give you my divorce lawyer's phone number.
Yeah, that's gonna be it.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what. If I've told
gonna
a
be-
story
he
about
100%
Haley like that, I'll tell you what.
He 100%
She would be waiting at the house.
He got it cleared by her before he did it. 100%.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he did.
She's like, I ain't listening.
I didn't tell her
don't
the
care.
details. I told her I was going to mention it on the show, and she was dying. I told her after the fact that it happened, so she was laughing at the whole thing. Might
That's
not
a
have
green
meant-
light.
Yeah, I mean, I took it as a green
Chuck's
light.
gonna be wearing sunglasses next time you see him.
Somebody's probably going to have to tell her because she probably won't listen.
I think Chuck's gonna be doing a lot of cleaning. That's what I think.
I think you're going to be sweating over there right now.
I ain't thinking about it. I am.
It's getting kind of warm in here.
I can turn it down.
Feels good with shorts on.
We'll do it on commercial.
That's real good with shorts on.
So,
Perfect.
in the world of sports, random, did y'all happen to see the other day, I can't remember the 2 random college basketball teams that were playing, and the guy that went to the table to check in a full LeBron James uniform?
I did see that.
How funny was that?
That joke was hilarious.
He came out the bleachers just a scraggly
Yeah,
white
what?
guy, had on Miami Heat white shorts and jersey, like full uniform, and
LeBron
goes to the
James.
table to check in.
And he's got his buddy in the stands. Oh my God, it's LeBron James.
Gotta shoot your shot, man.
They just grabbed him and walked him. He just walked right on off with him like it was nothing.
That's hilarious.
So we got college football transfer portal going crazy. Reaction immediately to Rayola going to Nebraska. Height, you want to chime in?
Well, Beck is probably coming back to Georgia, right? So
He
Definitely.
is.
He
100%.
What did we have today?
He's coming
Yeah.
back.
So my phone was dead. So I mean, I'm not surprised. I really don't care. It's to me, it's if guys don't want to be there, then I'm okay with them not being there. So, and the transfer portal has changed college football, not for the better, in my opinion, along with NIL, and it's just you can't really have loyalty to players anymore. It's more about, and I'm just straight loyal to Georgia, and whoever's there, I'm good with, and if they leave, that's fine too.
And they said Mikael Williams basically came to Kirby and was like, I want to be here. But that's where the game's gotten. I want to be here, but you got to come out. I need this amount of money. Like everybody else is getting this amount of money, and I'm not.
Well, that Rayola kid, 4 different high schools.
Correct him.
What is it, Rayola?
Correct him. Like,
What is it?
Rayola.
Is it Rayola?
Rayola.
What'd he say?
What is it, Jill?
Rayola. Well, he corrected
Is it
me on
Rayola? It's R-A.
That's
Is it
Ray.
R-E? My wife's name Ree. We say Ree. I don't call it
Well,
Rayola.
you said Rayola, and it's not.
I
It's
said
R-A.
Rayola.
No, you didn't.
All right. Anyways, we went to 4 different high schools in 4
Sure.
years. About like Bear. So,
It's crazy though, because
sounds good, Mitch. Old Polar Pop. Give me the
Dude,
big
he got
big gulp.
he got demolished
the
at
biggest one
Buford
you
this
got.
year, man. I think you
Yeah,
give up.
there wasn't much O-line help there.
Exactly. I mean, you transferring to Buford to get hit like that?
Did
You
y'all
were for
did
sure
y'all
he
see
was
the
going to
poem?
Georgia.
Did y'all see the poem that he
Yeah.
Dude, that
posted?
was so good.
Cog, what was it? Cog in the Juggernaut or something?
So was it a
He
shot
wanted
at
to be a
UGA?
cog in the
Yeah,
powerful
absolutely.
machine. That's what it was.
Hey, what he's fitting to be is irrelevant.
he didn't want to be just another player
a me guy,
at Georgia.
definitely.
He
What?
he
Yeah.
wanted to be
So-
the face of the franchise.
It's a good question for everybody. Would you rather be the best player on a bad team or a nobody on
And
a great
also,
team?
he did that like an hour after.
That's a good would you rather
Beck
there.
announced
Yeah.
he was staying too. He wrote that.
Where
poem.
are you going with that?
Listen, I played on a rec baseball team one time where we went. We did not win a game
The Pirates.
And you were the guy?
on the Pirates, and I was the guy. I got to pitch.
All-American.
They
I
let
got
him
to
play
pitch.
shortstop too.
I pitched,
dude,
caught, and
left-handed,
played
overweight shortstop.
Yeah, and loved it. Loved it. So I mean,
So you'd rather be the guy on a bad team?
Warrant Park legend.
I
over
don't know. I like winning. No, we were playing at East Lawrence High School.
Oh, dang. Y'all moving up.
Yeah, it was big time.
So you'd rather be a good player on a
it
great
wasn't
player
a
on
bad
nobody.
situation. I mean, I didn't like losing every game, but I sure do like to play.
So
I
compare
would-
that to your, I say a nobody, but compare that to your Chaz Chambliss at Georgia. Just a defensive end guy that plays, but nobody really talks about him except when he screws up, which is pretty often. So you're taking being the guy on a bad team?
I'm saying there's good things to both situations.
But if you had to pick,
If I had to pick, I'd be a champion. I'd be a champion. But think about it like this: if you, what if you don't win the national championship? You know, what if you're just on a good team? Then does it change? You know, 'cause
Like
if
Georgia
you're-
this year.
You go
if
to
you're-
Orange Bowl.
If you're picking between winning a national championship or being the guy, that's an easier decision. But if you're talking about going 10-2 versus being the guy,
but here's the
being
thing.
the guy is pretty fun.
Here's the thing.
I don't think Nebraska
if you're the
goes 10-2.
if you're the starting quarterback at UGA, you're going to be the guy.
Bad.
You know,
Stetson Bennett was the guy.
Yeah, but
and now Carson Beck is the guy. Dylan Raiola could be that guy at UGA. He's not going to be some game
think?
manager. We're not bringing him in to hand the ball off.
I
hear that?
just don't. I don't think he
hot
would have
take
been.
of next year. I got you right here. Carson Beck, #1 pick. Carson Beck, Heisman winner. Carson Beck, national championship winner.
3 hot
Mark it
takes.
down.
You hear it here first.
Mark it down.
I just. I don't.
Mitch, you need to call it because you normally what
Mitch,
you
don't
say
try to
comes
take
true.
it like you did my excuse now. Oh man, I agree with Jay. Same thing.
I really did set my alarm for 4 p.m. I've never done that before.
It's just crazy to think that both y'all did that on the same day. But
I really
I've
did.
heard worse.
I screenshot it. Y'all saw it.
all right, it's time for a break. We got to take our first commercial break. On the other side, we've got to rank some Christmas traditions coming up, so y'all stay with us. We will be right back. For all of your commercial and residential real estate needs, give Premier Properties of Dublin a call at 478-274-1606. Their customer service is unmatched, and they'll give you the deal that you want. Again, that's Premier Properties of Dublin at 478-274-1606. Title sponsor of the Big Ugly Sports Show.
This is Brad Meeks, owner of Brian's Giant Subs. Thanks for listening to the Big Ugly Sports Podcast. Come see us today to grab your favorite sub, 1632 Veterans Boulevard in the Oaks Shopping Center, Dublin, Georgia.
J2 Streaming Services. With over 9,000 live channels and packages starting at $15 per month, you literally can't beat it. Visit them on the web at www.j2streaming.com. Proud sponsor of the Big Ugly Sports Show.
Bank of Dudley is proud to sponsor the Big Ugly Sports Show. Wherever you're listening to your favorite sports show, you can also be banking with your favorite bank. Bank of Dudley offers mobile and online banking platforms to make managing your money easy. Get on that Bank of Dudley bus. Beep. Bank of Dudley since 1905. Member FDIC.
Elite Comfort Solutions. Based out of Lyons, Georgia, they specialize in commercial and residential HVAC. Call them today at 833-483-HVAC or visit them at www.elitecomfortsolutions-inc.com for a quote. Elite Comfort Solutions is a proud sponsor of the Big Ugly Sports Show. Is your house dumb dirty? Caked up mud all up in the driveway? Too much to clean and too little time? Give Sweet Onion City Exterior Wash a call at 912-326-1615 for a free quote today. Sweet Onion City Exterior Wash is a proud sponsor of the Big Ugly Sports Show. Are you riding around the 478 or the 912 with a vehicle that is as ugly, dirty, and smelly as height? If so, head on over to Big Peach Car Wash, located across from Walmart on Highway 80 in Dublin, Georgia.
Getting ready for a weekend with friends? Be sure to visit Blackshear Beverage with 2 locations, one at Georgia 300 and the other at Highway 280 in Cordele, Georgia. Blackshear Beverage, proud sponsor of the Big Ugly Sports Show. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by Premier Properties of Dublin. It is time now for our Brian's Sub. We've got 3 drawings to give away today, so we'll start with our Brian's Subs drawing. We're going to use the same list of people that shared the post from this week to determine a winner. So let's go with our Brian's Subs winner, and it is, you're going to love this, Jay, Drew Johns.
Oh, free. We call him Free Johns because every time you put his name in text message, it says free. So I just stored him in my name as Free John.
It autocorrects to free, you mean?
Yeah, just get tired of it, so I just stored it in there as Free John.
Congrats to Drew for winning the Brian Subs of the week. So make sure you go buy Brian's Giant Subs and tell them the Buzz team sent you. Tell Brad and the guys thank you. So now let's draw for Jay. You want to tell us a little bit about the hats real quick that we got?
Yeah, I will. 2 of my good buddies, Blake and Dusty Nix, their dad owns Po' Boys Deer Processing. And probably the best sausage in town. To me, I like all of them. I like all kinds of sausage, but Po' Boys sausage is the best to me.
He's a sausage eater.
I like good sausage, but, Anyways, they do it. D-Nut does hats, really good-looking hats, and I got this one. Giveaway.
So let's give away that one first. So the winner
I bought my boat from their dad.
The winner of the Po' Boys the Po' Boys Meat Market hat is Candace Ivy. Candace Ivy is the winner of the Po' Boys Meat Market hat. Now, real quick, the other hat we got to give away.
That's funny you say. Free John's, Drew John's cousin is Will Mosley, and he's a new and up and coming artist. He's got a bunch of good songs on Apple Music, Spotify, all that good stuff. And anyways, what happened? I bought the hat, and it's too big to fit it's too little to fit my head, so I decided to give it away.
We got a tank now.
So it's a good looking hat. Dude can play. He's got some pipes too.
Thank you, Jay.
This guy just came in giving away stuff too.
And the winner of the Will Mosley hat is Paul Lay. So Miss Anna Lay that teaches at West High, her husband Paul, he is the winner of that good-looking hat. So make sure you go listen to Will Mosley on Spotify,
So how
Apple
are they
Podcasts.
supposed to claim these hats?
They're going to listen to this show. And then you can email us at biguglysports
and then drive
at gmail.com, or you can hit us up on social media.
You got to drive to the studio and get it.
That's one thing we started doing differently.
Drive out here to Jay's house.
Is make people listen to the show to win. So we were announcing who the winner was on there and kind of defeated the purpose. So, hey, if they don't claim it next week, guess what we'll be giving away next week?
Hey, just keep giving away.
A couple more hats. So,
speaking of Big Head, Shelby posted some Snapchat photos of your adorable children, and then took one of you and said, "Look at that ginormous head."
While I was crushing spaghetti, yeah,
I loved it.
I wish y'all could have saw this guy at the wedding this weekend. My nephew got married, Peyton.
Stealing flowers, I heard.
Yeah,
that didn't come from the wedding.
Anyways, this dude was acting like a child. Hey, I'm so hungry. I had 3 cups of Chex Mix, just smashing them. Just smashing. Man, I'm so hungry. We can't wait in this line, Shelby. We got to go. Dude leaves. Dude leaves.
You got too emotional. That's why I left.
Man, that was emotional.
It just reminded me.
She was like, "You crying?" I was like, "Dude, this is my sister and nephew."
It reminded you of how
my sister and nephew. Sister's nephew got married.
I said my sister and my nephew.
She got married too.
Mm-hmm. That's a mother-son dance.
Oh,
big boy was sweating some big tears over it. I was proud. I told him I didn't know he had it in him. I was proud of him.
I mean, it just snuck up on me.
Just remind you how much you love Ree.
Yeah, it's what
get married out here on the farm.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's rank. Let's rank blindly. Hi, y'all don't look at the computer, okay?
I can't see it.
I want you to rank blindly Christmas traditions, okay? Since we're in the Christmas spirit, and I don't know. We got to talk. We'll talk off air about next week's show if we're good on doing that or what y'all want to do. So, but we're in the Christmas spirit, so I want y'all to rank these 1 through 5. We'll go around real quick. Touring Christmas lights, 1 through 5. Opie.
Oh, I hate it.
I can't stand the late. Yes.
5.
Yes.
I liked it better when my kids were kind of into it, but now they're older. They're not really into it. It's kind of if we do it, we make them do it, and then it's
Well, that's a long explanation.
Every
on 1 through
year,
5. Just go 1
every
through
year,
5.
Amy makes us do it multiple times, and it's for the kids. And then we go and the kids talk about everything but the Christmas lights, and you have to force them to look at the Christmas lights. And then Amy and the kids start fussing, and then I have to get on to everybody to remember the Christmas spirit. And I can't wait to get back home every time.
Have you seen the ones that Lately on there?
No.
They're
Moving on to the
I mean, I need a ranking 1 through 5.
5.
Okay.
Can I hear the rest of them?
No, it's ranked blind. That's the part of the game.
Oh, hold on. Is that the? Well, I'm gonna do lower then.
Well, you can't go
Only go
lower
to
than
5.
5. So
Oh,
I
5's the
feel like the rules were pretty simple.
I
coming
mean, 1
into
through
this,
5. I don't.
and
He talked so long. You
5
forgot
being the
about it.
worst.
1 through 5.
Five's
you
the
got?
worst. Hold on. I don't want to do the worst. There might be
4.
something worser.
He wants to give him 4.
All right,
Worse?
so 4.
4.
All right, 4.
I'm gonna
He's
go
like,
4.
you got to keep up with your
See,
own
I've
list.
been around long enough to understand what he's saying over there.
Worser.
translate.
Jay, where you at? 1 through 5.
5. I'm not looking at lights.
All right. The second one, decorating gingerbread house.
Oh,
Yeah, but you get to eat that.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of.
You don't. You don't eat it when you're done.
You can.
Yeah, you can.
It's edible.
That's the whole point of it, stupid.
you can stomp on it, and make you feel like a
Y'all
big
eat
guy.
them after you're done decorating?
If I'm hungry
Sometimes
enough.
here's the thing. There's always pieces that break, and there's leftover pieces, and you just decorate your leftover piece and eat it.
Especially that little icing too.
Does some gumdrops
With
on the
some
roof or
Oh yeah.
something?
Oh yeah.
Jay, we'll start with you. Where we at on that?
With
We'll
the
go.
milk?
We'll go 3 on that.
Okay, 3. Mitch, keep up with your own list. I can't remember where y'all are at. So
3.
3. All right.
I was going to say 3 as well. So
We locking everyone in 3 everywhere?
I'm going to go 4.
Okay.
But once I'm in it, once you make me do it, I'm going all out. I'm going to have the best one. I'm a builder.
you're an office
I'm a
worker.
builder.
You literally don't do anything.
Builder.
You don't do anything with your hands. You got softest hands in this room, I guarantee.
Well, soft skin is not a bad thing.
He uses lotion. He uses a
I
lot
don't
of
have
lotion.
to. I don't have to.
And listen, when you add a blow dryer to that whole deal,
No, Ginger, listen,
Dude, that really hit home with a lot of. They thought that was hilarious. Reed Waldrop thought it was hilarious.
is it not?
Everybody
I mean, the bad thing is like when you describe that you go head to toe with it, you put a
No,
bad.
I'll go head to toe.
That's what you said, and you put a
Well,
bad image in a
I
lot of
never
people's.
said that.
Like a lot of people had to.
I don't remember.
I mean, just wispy red hair blowing everywhere.
A lot of bad imagery
I
in
don't
the
blow
head.
dry the shins. They're good.
Let's just cut it off. All
Can't
right.
reach that far.
So we've locked that in. Did you lock it in? What'd you go?
I went 4.
Okay. Here's a good one.
You didn't say yours, did you?
Well, I've already seen the list, so I really
Okay,
don't.
okay.
Christmas movie marathon.
This is your list.
Ooh.
No, this I compiled. No, it's not in any order. I compiled the 5. Yeah, I do all the
I
work.
did this last year, didn't you?
No, we didn't
Just
do the
did
Christmas.
top movies.
Yeah,
movies.
Top movies.
Yep. So Christmas movie marathon, where you just sit on the couch and you just dial into whatever your favorite movie is.
Any movie.
Law will go with you. What you got?
I'm thinking maybe there might be something really good coming.
I know that's what I'm waiting on.
I'm gonna go 2, but
not.
I love any kind of marathon. Any kind of movie marathon.
Your body
I was going to say, except for
movie
marathon.
Movie
I was
marathon.
about to say what?
Y'all always take it to the dirt. Dirty.
No, I
what are
was
you talking
thinking
about
about you running
running?
a marathon.
What are you talking
That was
about?
just a
I don't know.
run-of-the-mill
How's
fat
that dirty?
joke. dog.
Yeah.
Y'all made it weird.
I could imagine you loving a cigarette marathon.
Just like the
See?
next one.
I know.
He
What'd I
started,
say?
he started that
What'd I say?
marathon this morning. Jay, did you smell it through the window?
You've never got in on my cigarette smoking before.
Adam's rubbing off on me.
He's the one that put lung dart on your intro.
Did I say that?
Listen,
Did you say? I thought you said long
listen,
dart. I was
No,
really confused on why
long
you said
dart.
yeah, I didn't get
Like-
that either.
like
I
didn't
was
get
like,
long
long
dart.
darts.
Long dart?
Listen, if
like
Chill
cowboy
will call out his wife for clogging up a toilet, everybody's fair game. I promise.
Yeah, there you
Jay,
go.
where you at? Did you lock one in here?
I got 2. I said 2.
Okay.
We'll
I don't understand why
We'll go
you
2.
know. Okay, thank you.
2.
2. Thank you.
3.
Because I'm really waiting.
Dude's
on
always in a
something.
hurry. For
I got
nothing.
a 1 and a 5 left.
Always in a hurry
Alright.
for nothing.
Exchanging gifts. Adam, we'll start with you. This is just your Christmas day, you know.
Well, we talk about exchanging gifts, I'm just gonna go with 1 because I'm thinking about my kids, and whenever I give my kids get their Christmas presents, I love it. I love it. It's the best time.
You got some good ones this year?
Where did they get? Where did they get a little older?
Listen,
And then just see the disappointment in their face.
Daddy got y'all some golf balls. Look at here.
I went to Bass
need
Pro. Went to
freaking
Bass
socks.
Pro. They're not going to listen to the show, so I'll go ahead and tell what they're getting. BB gun, bow and arrow,
You shoot your
gun.
eye out.
BB
Red
gun.
Rider? You go Red
Shoot
Rider?
your eye out.
Daisy.
No chance you take that BB gun in that new house. There's gonna be holes everywhere.
And Hill guy, I got him a Doc Holliday cap gun. Made it is legit.
Boy, Hill ain't gonna be able to defend him. They gonna be wetting him up with a BB.
He's just gonna be making noise. He's just gonna be making noise.
So
All right,
why
so
ain't they
one-
getting hurt?
All right, where you going, Opie? Exchanging gifts.
Number one.
One.
Okay. All right. Here's y'all. So what do we got left? What you got left?
I should have.
4, 2.
This is gonna be something about
What you got
I'm gonna
left?
love this last
What
one.
you got
Probably
left?
something about eating.
What you got left?
5.
3.
5's probably where you're gonna want this.
No, man.
Decorating for Christmas.
Oh yes. 5.
Oh.
Yes.
I love
I
that.
did that perfect.
That 4 is where I needed it to be.
There's a lot of not fun stuff on this list. Or maybe
Haley
I need to
gets
look at
hyped up.
myself.
She
I really don't
Thanksgiving.
like that much
When
Christmas.
Haley wants to decorate.
That's
You don't like Christmas?
But Christmas is
That's
not
when
my
we do.
favorite holiday.
Not in all the activities. I don't love it.
I don't like.
Now, to me, there's also a division between inside decorating and outside decorating. Inside decorating with the tree, that's not bad. I have a holiday tradition of listening to Elvis Presley radio and decorating the tree.
You get that from
Kids.
Aunt Cindy, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll have to, if I can remember, to throw it up on the TV as we're speaking right now. I wish y'all could see my dad saw something on Facebook the other day where this neighborhood, no telling where it is. He's notorious for sharing whatever on Facebook, but this one street and neighborhood, all of them had bought the same blow up like Santa or whatever it was, all down the street, and he thought that was like the coolest thing ever. So this guy decides he's going to try to start that trend in his neighborhood. He bought like a 18-foot blow up. It is humongous. A blow up Santa.
Yeah, I saw the picture.
You ever seen Corey's?
Just in the front yard.
You ever
I'm
seen
like-
Corey's Santa in his yard? That
That's-
thing's humongous.
When I eventually move in next Christmas is what we're gonna do.
And boys gonna hit that BB gun. It's gonna be over with.
Santa gonna be asleep.
from the window.
All the street lights out, too.
What is since we're on Christmas, if you had to binge a Christmas movie, where are you going? Is there one you watch every year that you got to watch it?
Elf.
Or is it
There's
I like
multiples.
Elf.
Yeah.
Elf, Home Alone,
Christmas Story in there?
Christmas Vacation.
I'm hanging out with Uncle Eddie all day long.
Listen, all those are on TV wide
It's
open
a, it's
right
a
now.
wonderful
4
life.
Christmases is my
I'm gonna watch It's a Wonderful Life
watching it?
every Christmas.
Man, that brings up bad memories from our.
Never
What?
seen it.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Christmas Story.
Black and white
That's the
movie.
one last year when we did. Was it last year? I guess.
Yeah.
When Adam did his own list.
And that was the 1 seed, and
That-
they got
I
upset
remember
round
that.
one.
Yeah, he's weird
definitely-
when it comes to movies. Though.
Nobody watches it. Trey.
He's weird when it comes to movies.
The last time Jay went to the movie theater, we took Big Minner to watch Dukes of Hazzard.
Before that, it was Twister. That was a scary one.
You don't do good with scary, do you, little buddy?
The tornadoes had me frightened.
Especially out here. I mean, this is
living
tornado territory.
in
out
a
here.
trailer, boy, you flirting with danger.
I ain't gonna be nothing but that foundation.
Took it up the truck and move it where the tornado ain't coming. You know?
There you go. Got a Dodge.
All right, we can move on.
Gotta hear me.
What'd he say?
Got a Dodge.
You gotta hear me.
All right, we need to take a quick commercial break. This will be our last break. On the other side of this, got another game we can play, or if y'all got something we want to dive into, we will. So y'all make sure you stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Big Ugly Sports Show, brought to you by Premier Properties. We're in our final segment right here. We got a Would You Rather segment. I want to hear your guys' take on it. So this kind of goes back. My first one goes back, Opie, to your comment earlier about the best guy on the team, whatever. So I'm gonna give you 2 people, and I want to know which one you'd rather be. Okay, Robert Horry. Can we all know who Robert Horry is?
Big Shot Bob.
Or Charles Barkley. Robert Horry, all them rings.
Terrible.
All them rings. And people know him, but he's not near as well known as Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley, no rings, but great career even going on now. So who you rolling with?
Barkley.
Sir Charles?
Yeah. Last longer.
We share a birthday
Whole
too. so-
career.
And both named Charles.
And both round mounds.
And both.
I was about to go round mound of rebounds. That was his nickname.
And both
Yeah, I'm gonna go-
are on
I'm
the
gonna go
mic
Barkley.
regularly.
I'm gonna go Barkley.
Charles?
We'll go Barkley.
He gets to play in all them celebrity golf tournaments. I'm being Barkley.
I don't really know. I mean, I could see me Robert Horry's. I mean, rings, stories to tell about
You're
for days.
kind of a me guy, so I could see you doing
Is
that.
he a me guy?
So
I mean, he was not a me guy. He was not
No,
the guy.
you are.
How many times
but
do you?
how is that related?
How many
to him?
times you tell those stories about those rings before your buddies are like, "All right, we got it, man. We got it."
I mean, that's
Many
all.
times
That's
keep
all you
doing it.
did. That's all you did,
No, he got bucks too. A lot of big shots. Big shot,
Bob.
Bob. So I'll be Robert. I'll take Robert. All right.
I think his wife's pretty hot too. So,
All right. Would you rather, Jay? We'll start with you here. Would you rather get hit by Ray Lewis running a route across the middle? Can't see him. Blindside Ray Lewis in his prime, knocks you pretty hard, or
in the
a fastball by Randy Johnson,
where at?
just in your middle of your back, I guess.
Randy Johnson all day. Middle of my back. I can take it in my back.
Have you seen his back?
Dude,
All right,
you know how tough I am.
All right, well, where would you not take it at? Other than the
dome?
head? All right, other than the head, anywhere else you're taking Randy Johnson's fastball?
I mean, what's the first thing you do? You're gonna turn. I turn around, as long as it ain't in the ankle or something like that. I'm taking that fastball.
What if it's in the sack?
I know you ain't got your cup on too.
I'm not gonna
get a bruise.
I'm not gonna turn around.
Yeah, my little fella hanging down.
I might get a bruise.
Unless he hits me in the rib cage, I'm just gonna get a bruise.
Oh, is he safe there? You gotta worry about
Ray
that.
Lewis gonna break some ribs, brother.
Concussion, yeah. I feel like Randy Johnson.
I'm taking the baseball too.
Your whole body's gonna be hurting if Ray Lewis hits you. One spot. You talking about my hole in my jockey?
It was inappropriate. But I can say it. No matter. I said
I was sitting around a bonfire one night. One of them ashes got a little loose. Chill.
I'm not even talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I said when you turn, it might still hit.
What angle would that thing have to come from to hit you in, little fella?
I used to wear a banana cup just cause.
He's so confused right now.
I don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about never mind.
Yeah. All right. So, did you answer?
I'm taking the fastball. Definitely.
Is it current rules or the old rules where you could just
Ray Lewis
Did Ray Lewis play here?
He can't hit me in the dome.
I mean,
what about that hit on
this is just part of his plan
if he
to make
launches
people
into
think
my
he's
head-
he's like a really deep
Speaking
thinker
of
guy.
that, what about that hit on Michael Pittman?
ooh, man,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
I mean, I don't think there was nothing the guy could do about it, but that was brutal.
He folded
That guy,
him
he's
up like a
suspended. He's suspended for the rest of the season.
What?
Yeah, did you see his
But they
interview
said it's
after the
because
game?
of repeated violations. I don't know how many penalties he's had doing that, but
Yeah.
he's done for the unpaid.
His interview after the game too was he went off. He went off on the NFL. He went off. I mean, he went off.
Well, I mean, it's the rule. You know the
my
rule.
initial thought is there's no other way to break that pass up. There's no the way the guy's falling. There's no way to avoid it. But I kind of think that might not be right because what they've done, I've been surprised at how well they've been able to curb these bad hits by people are just turning their shoulder. People are doing different things and they're changing how they're approaching breaking up the ball. And it really has worked in protecting the receiver. So I think what they're doing is for a good reason, and I think you can avoid those hits if you really, really train yourself to do it.
So Ray Lewis or Randy Johnson?
I'll take fastball.
Way to circle back.
But I'm not happy about either one of those.
I'm not happy about it either. But
I think I'm going to take
That
the Ray
shot
Lewis.
from
You saw it happen to that bird.
you're going to get hit by Ray Lewis.
I got my helmet on. I just hope I land pretty good and I hop up and I got my pads on. And
You ain't even going to see it coming. It's like a freight train.
Ray Lewis killed somebody.
well, you're not going to see that fastball. You're not
Have you
going to
ever
see
seen
that
that Joe
fastball.
Cinco talk about Ray Lewis hitting him? He said that's the worst thing that's ever happened to him in his life. He said he will not do it ever
It
again.
be
Who
like
said that?
you standing right there. Let
Ocho
me hit you
Cinco.
with my truck. Let me hit you. Just hit you with my truck. Not run you over.
I got
Just
a lot
hit
of
you
meat
with
on
it.
my bones that will help me in the Randy Johnson fastball thing. I don't know Ray Lewis. My head's never the same after that.
But Chuck's tougher than most. So
Yeah, I am.
I've seen him
Got
get
over
hit in the shin with a softball and he cried. So.
That is not true. Did not cry.
Hour.
Dang it, Jay! You remember that in Baxley?
I didn't cry. It was in Tipton. It was in Tipton.
Did you have tears in your eye?
Oh yeah, he
They
was
will,
crying.
yeah. But
So,
couldn't help it. I mean,
really,
just,
it's like, what's the definition of crying? You had tears in your eyes.
it was
You were-
more. It was tears of anger.
You had tears in your eyes. I'm going to say your
Is
voice
Jay the
was
one that hit the
elevated.
ball?
Listen, no.
Now-
Let me tell you real quick how this happened.
I was your fault.
We're playing in Tifton in a Friday night one pitch tournament, and it's for whatever reason we're playing any core ball as hard as the ball you want and any bats. None of that matters. And Jay has pitched all day. and we have a pretty good team, and we make it to the championship. And by this time, it's like 2 a.m. And we played all day Saturday.
And he refuses to pitch.
He comes and he sees the team we're playing, and they've got a painted Ultra 2 bat, and he knows it. So he says, I'm not pitching. We're in the championship. He's good with forfeiting because he's not pitching. So we're all out there like we're just finna go. We've played all day to win, and I can't tell you, the prize was a lot of stuff we would have enjoyed at that time. But so
I thought you pitched to your own team in those tournaments.
no, it wasn't. I misspoke. It was just a regular softball tournament, regular
wasn't
Saturday
one pitch.
tournament. Wasn't one pitch. So Jay had been pitching all day. Well, because I didn't want us to just go home and not after we've been there all day, I said I'll pitch, and I don't pitch. It was like the second inning, and you got to see I'm pitching, and I'm at second base before they hit the ball. I mean, I'm backpedaling out of there. This dude cuts one, and it's about that high off the ground on a rocket, and before I can get my glove down there, it hits me in the shin and bounce off. And I immediately don't even go at the ball. I just start yelling. I start screaming at Jay.
And he's like, "This is your fault. This is you. This is you." I was like, "Hey, you all right?"
Jay, who was playing shortstop that time? They fired the ball over to first base, and you were pitching it, hit you at the side of the deck.
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
I can tell you what did happen
He
though.
was so bad.
We played in Swainsboro in a one pitch one Friday night. Jay was playing first base, and this is when you pitch to the other team. I mean, you pitch to your own team. So they're pitching to their own team behind the net. They hit a ball to shortstop. Our shortstop fields it, throws the ball to first. Well, there's a runner on second. As soon as the guy at second takes off third, as soon as Jay catches the ball, he fires it to third. It's like he reared back and wound it right over the top, and he threw it and hit the pitcher dead in the coconut.
This is the championship game. This is the first time I've threw. We done played like 6 games. This is the first time I've threw all day. I don't warm up when I'm playing.
Ball goes to left field.
I mean, it was about straight. And I threw it hard as I could, which was about 42 miles an hour. But
I thought it killed him.
What'd the guy say?
He fell to the
dropped.
ground.
He dropped.
Did he keep playing? He keep
No,
playing?
he got. I can't remember what happened. Jay
He
started
fell down on the
apologizing.
ground, and I walked over. I was like, "Man, I'm sorry, man. I ain't threw none."
I mean, he
He didn't say nothing.
It probably ended like every other softball tournament
kinda
I've ever
reminds
played with Jay.
He threw it as hard as he could.
Somebody wanted to fight him in the parking lot.
That's not true.
You getting hit in the shin reminds me of Opie getting hit in the shin when he was playing tackle football when he was a student down at Georgia Southern, and then he wanted to fight the entire other team. Because
I
How do
stand
you
by
hit-
it.
it-
No,
what
listen. We were scrimmaging. Charlie Cox. We were
scrimmaging.
We got to get ready for the big game.
we were out there practicing, and this other team was practicing. So we said, "Hey, let's just have a little
But what were
scrimmage."
y'all practicing for?
Flag football.
Oh, flag football. Okay.
Regular
Flag
season,
football.
baby.
Charlie Cox was on the team. There was a bunch of guys from the Bible study group. We're out there playing. Well,
this is in front of the Bible study group, so this was tough. Oh, this is a bad look.
it was not a good look.
They say he was dropping a lot of GD bombs out
That's
there.
not true. Never. But so we go over towards the sideline. I hit it. We're playing two-hand touch. Touch the guy. He falls down. Well, as he falls down, his cleat comes up and hits me in the shin. He's wearing metal spikes. Just absolutely rips my shin open. It's bleeding. And so, but I'm not even mad
Stitches
about
or
it.
no stitches?
Let me tell my story.
So
but
not- no.
Hey, this will wrap us up here after this.
So I'm not even mad. I'm like, hey, you got metal cleats on. You shouldn't be wearing those while we're playing football. That's a bad decision. You need to take those off. But he was like, no, man, I'm not taking them off. I'm just going to keep wearing them. And man, that got me fired up. So we're going back and forth as we go back to the huddle. I don't let it go. I'm bleeding from my shin pretty good.
Almost dead, bleeding out.
Very upset at this point. It doesn't really look that bad, to be honest, at this point. But I'm
You ever
getting
seen
heated.
fat get cut?
I'm getting
He
pretty
quits
heated.
bleeding after a little while.
Better yet, have you ever seen Opie's legs?
Charlie and everybody else are trying to get me to calm. They do not have my back at all. They're trying to get me to calm down. They think I'm overreacting big time. Well, I'm like, screw all of y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all are playing by yourself. I'm upset. I go to the parking lot and realize I rode with Charlie. It really overplayed my hand. So then I just got to find a ride with somebody in the back of the truck, get back to the house. I ended up having to get stitches in my shin. And then once everybody found out that I had to get stitches, I started getting a lot of phone calls
How
about
many?
how sorry they were.
How many?
8 stitches.
That ain't that much.
How many would have been enough? How many? What was
Need
the
at least
9?
15.
At least 9.
Yeah, I feel
to get a
confident
sympathy-
whatever number you came out with, he
phone
was going to
call.
say not enough.
Yeah.
I did wear steel cleats one time playing
So
football.
Charlie did not have my back.
Over in Dexter.
Yeah.
That's all I had.
Brandon
with me,
Hogan tried to fight you. I remember
that's
that.
all I had, though.
It doesn't matter.
Couldn't play barefoot.
It doesn't matter.
So you just left your whole team out there, though.
Key to that story is
No, my whole team left me out there hanging by, about to get my tail
overreacting.
whipped by a bunch. I wasn't overreacting. They were
Look how upset he is right now.
You overreacting right now.
key to that story is that a Hightower.
Look at them nostrils; they're flaring.
Here's what I want to know. Why didn't you get a cheap shot next play is all I need to know.
Yes, he already did. He two-hand shoved the fella to the dirt. And two-hand
You know what? That's the hindsight of this I had never thought of because I always thought he was the victim. But now that that you point that out, and when he demonstrated it was like this. But the guy's feet are flying through the air because
we were both running the same direction.
It's really your fault because you never see his metal spikes if you don't push him to the dirt.
And I
just
can imagine
touch. It's
this
not
guy,
push him down.
His shoulder probably went first into the ground. He's probably got broke collarbone and stuff, and you're.
I mean,
And you're whining about 12
Just
stitches.
take the cleats off.
8 stitches.
So now he's got to run around barefooted.
It's not my fault that he brought the
But
wrong
at that
shoes.
point, you were already cut up, and the likelihood of anybody else getting cut slim. So he was probably safe after that.
You could lose a finger.
But why didn't you?
You don't
cheat?
mind
I
doing
don't
What if it flew up and hit somebody in the head?
That'd
and
been
two-hand
a
touch,
hard
you really had to
tackle.
push him hard.
Do you
I
get
just
his
think you
feet
got
at your
thin
head?
skin, bud.
You got what?
You got thin skin.
Bleeds easy.
Bruise easy, bleeds easy. You know them pale skin folks, they bruise.
He ain't happy about it right now. This is
okay. He's
this
mad.
brought us some bad
He's going to
memories.
say something about it in the group. I can't wait. I wasn't wrong, guys. I wasn't wrong.
Get no support from any of my friends.
Hope if I'd have been there with you, you know what would happen. Hope.
Him and Adam
You know
are going to be
what would
texting
happen.
each other later. You were supposed to take my side on that.
I just needed
Oh, yeah.
one. I just
And
needed
back-
one guy to go with me. I was ready to roll.
You know I've been there.
I could have took 6-7 myself. I just needed somebody to help me with the rest.
Right in
You
front
know,
of the
back
Student
in those
Baptist
days-
Union.
Back in Jay and I would have.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
He said right in front of the Student Baptist Union.
Whatever it's called.
Adam,
The prayer
Adam
group.
was notorious for trying to start fights with people bigger than him if his buddies were around. Every time I was around him, he'd be running his mouth. We were out.
No,
we were
how-
playing,
You know what's
Run his
funny
mouth?
though? When you weren't there, I was still doing that.
Jay likes to do that also.
Listen, we were playing golf
Yeah, but I'm
over. We were playing golf over at
We
Green
kind of
Acres
got
one
derailed
time.
here.
And it was me and Jay and Adam and
And
B.
B.
Minner. And we're playing behind some guys on 17, and Adam comes up and Happy Gilmore's the ball. And
We were
just
on number
connects
18
it.
there.
18.
Why don't you shut up and let me
18.
tell the story?
Well, once you get
That's
the
not
details right,
important.
dum-dum.
You're wrong. We were on 17 when this happened. We ended up skipping 18.
Hit the ball on 18.
No, he hit the ball on 17. We ended up skipping 18.
I can get this out if I need to. Just let me cut that whole segment right there.
Well,
Yeah.
just cut out the interruptions. We'll be all right.
Easy.
Anyway, Happy Gilmore's into the next group, like 325 yards down the road. And, I mean, absolutely crushed.
Must have got a hold
I mean,
to it.
God, dog.
Yeah.
killed
I don't think 17's that long.
Anyway, he hits it down there. The guy gets really mad that first of all, they're playing like 6 people in a group. You got wives, kids running around, taking forever. So we're up on them the whole time.
That part is true.
Adam hits up into him, not even that close to him, like 20, 30 yards.
That's pretty
Kind of
close
close
in
to
golf.
him. I mean, close enough that you notice it.
Yeah, you hear it.
Yeah, but it came to us. They didn't fly to him, you know.
Hit it with
Well, the
persimmon driver,
the
too.
guy walked. He's
It
mad.
was persimmon. That's a good memory on you, Jay.
325 Happy Gilmore style persimmon driver.
Persimmon
Crushed it.
driver.
He comes.
Screws come loose on it.
Look at all that.
He walks back to the ball, facing us, and hits it and tops it. And it goes like 50 yards.
Then we all start dying
So
laughing.
Adam screams at him, "If you're trying to hit it to me, you better hit it a couple more times."
That's not what I said.
Hit it
That's
again.
I just said hit it again.
Hit it again. So
Nobody says that much.
shut up and let me tell the story.
It's a terrible.
If you're going to hit it at me, you know what? If you're going to hit it at me,
I know y'all guys are on Christmas break, but I got work at 8 open. Come on.
So the guy
like Chuck's story at
still
the beginning.
walking back towards us, and Adam's just talking trash before he even gets there. Instead of getting the golf cart and riding towards us, he starts walking back. Well, then it takes like 2.5 minutes for him to actually get to us. And
What was he wearing?
Probably blue jean shorts.
It was a pop. It was
Probably blue jean
a.
shorts.
It was a Rock Springs Baptist.
Yes, it was. It was. Well, B. Minner is getting nervous. He's like walking around. Oh,
He's in straight circle.
Shoot.
He just
oh,
walking.
shoot. Oh, shoot. Well, the dude gets there, and he's just running his mouth at Adam.
And one of his buddies was Nick Foster. You remember?
Nick Foster was kind of embarrassed. He was like, "I'm with him, and I'm not with him." And
What
so
a
he's yelling
story.
at Adam, and You know what? I don't even want to tell the rest.
Did Adam beat him up?
No, Adam was quiet until I got between him, and then he's this over my shoulder the whole time.
Hey, that ain't right.
Hey, Jay told him
With the Mickey Mouse voice.
And Jay told him, he said, "What represents your church?"
I'm Nazarene.
That's what I said. I actually am the one that said that.
Were you even there?
But
That dude don't remember what he did yesterday. Hey, come on.
Who has got more details wrong in this story? Miriam.
Well, I'm just saying your memory's not that good, so I remember.
But I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with stuff like that don't matter. Whenever I've
If
got
I can remember what kind of driver you was swinging, I remember the story.
Tell me where your wallet's at right now, and I'll believe you.
my pocket.
It has been lost out here before, though. He has come out here without it. So.
And then
Actually, I thought it was lost. It was actually under the seat of my truck,
which he had searched high and low multiple times and couldn't find it,
and completely replaced my debit card, driver's license, wallet, and everything.
I think that's because we was playing in between or LRC. That's why he lost it. I'm pretty sure.
No, I had money to play with. That's why I brought it for. I ended up giving that spare wallet to my daddy.
He had to Venmo somebody that night, so
wrote a check.
All right, guys, bring us home, Hype. Great episode.
Man, I hate we had to wrap it up the last 10 minutes of Opie telling two lame stories. But anyway, hey, give us a subscription on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and we got a website, BigUglySportsShow.com.
Guys, y'all got any closing thoughts? Glad y'all could all make it this morning. This is what the people want to see.
I give the people what they want, Chill.
We'll see if you can do it 2 weeks in a row.
Last Jay.
Adam said he's never missing another episode. So
I'm gonna hold him to
we
it.
got that to look forward to.
I'm gonna hold him to it. I need my guy here.
Hey, Iron Man started today. Cal Ripken Jr. Here we are.
Need my guy here. All right, guys. Thank you for joining in again. We are brought to you by Premier Properties of Dublin. Make sure you tune in next week. Be looking for us on Facebook, social media. Share this episode. We love you. We thank you for your support. Wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, get on that bus.
With the facts that you know we gon' discuss, fussing or fighting, yeah, we get up on that bus. Young.